Mental health isn't something that will just go away, and Just Talk has been able to open the eyes of people so they realise that mental health is something that is always there, it's always present, and it's the maintenance of that mental health that's so vitally important.
On the whole, as a school, we're having more students buy into sort of a mentoring process with staff where they're coming to speak about their feelings, having just completed Just Talk sessions.
Without pinpointing individuals, I can hear it's successful, I can see it happening in the school, so it's there and it's being embedded, which is great.
The Just Talk programme aims to encourage young people to talk about their emotions and feelings with the aim of removing stigma around mental health problems in young people.
Just Talk campaign is about normalising everyday conversations about mental health. It's something that we all have, so we all need to understand how we can look after it and develop the coping strategies to keep ourselves healthy and well. This is the Just Talk toolkit for schools and colleges. It's completely free for all schools and colleges in Hertfordshire, and it's been designed by over 20 different partners and tested on children and young people. It contains a huge raft of information. It contains lesson plans, information for parents, 15-minute activities that can be used in form time or assemblies, and it also contains posters and leaflets, things like that.
Just Talk is a mental health session where everybody becomes comfortable with mental health and speaking about it, and we learn about how it can be used in schools. It's made me and a lot of my friends a lot more comfortable with speaking about our issues to each other.
Talking about mental health shows strength rather than showing weakness, and if we can get that message into each and every one of our pupils, then they'll be able to access support when they need it, and just feeding that message right the way through everything that we do. I think the celebrity involvement as well, and the fact that it's available on so many different platforms, means that it makes the idea of it and all the things that it points towards really accessible to them. It's not just something that we talk about in a lesson and then disappears. It's something that is out there in society. You can use the resources in a school, in a college, in a primary school, in a middle school. You can use them for lessons as part of your PSHE programme. You can use them for assemblies to groups of pupils. You can use them to run parents' events like we did last year that was really, really well received. And all the guidance is there in the resource pack for you, which you can get online, or you can use the hard copy.
You can use it as you want and how you see will fit the need of your school. Every school is different, every school has a different ethos, but essentially we all need to be considering and tackling the need of mental well-being for our pupils. So it's you take it, you run with it how you see fit. So for example, we've started to embed it into our curriculum, into our community common room curriculum, where a whole of Year 8 are exploring creating their film for the film competition and the ideas behind exam stress. That was one of the things they wanted to discuss. It's something that you can embed quite easily. There are resources available. It's all planned already. There's no massive extra strenuous time placed on teachers. It's there for you, and you can take it as far or as little as you want it to, but it may just naturally grow.
Someone I know did have a very tough time, and it meant that they did develop a mental health illness. And this Just Talk campaign was introduced not long after this person I know had this issue, and it meant that she was actually able to say to me, I'm struggling, I'm really struggling, I need help, I need to talk to someone. And it was there at that perfect time that was so vital to her physical health and her mental health that she's actually come back, and because of Just Talk, she's actually come back and she's recovered from it tenfold. And it's so impressive to see the results right before your eyes of the impact that something like this can have.
Some of the Year 11 girls, especially last year, who were really struggling with their confidence and taking part in physical activity after completing some of the Just Talk lessons in coping mechanisms, and we actually took on board some of their feedback. We tried to break down the barriers for them and participating in physical activity to do with body confidence, and by the end of the year we had everybody participating within core PE and enjoying the process. There's the Just Talk resource pack that has specific lessons inside it. There's specifically a PE lesson that worked really well with our Key Stage 3 students, which was about placing case studies on the mental health continuum, which gave them a greater understanding of different mental health issues surrounding young people.
We're able to utilise our sixth formers to be able to become mentors, to become ambassadors almost. We've given them the extra responsibility so that they can support pupils that are lower down within the school. And it provides an opportunity to be able to talk, to find a safe space, to look up to our sixth form as role models, to see them as those that can support one another, that we have a real open ethos within the school.
I had a decent understanding of mental health, but I think Just Talk has opened my eyes even more in terms of learning about the fact that literally anyone, any worries you're having, it's easier to talk to somebody because when you share your emotions, it lightens the burden.
Just Talk is an ongoing campaign, so schools can promote it whenever they think it would most benefit their pupils. But we also do have a campaign week every third week of November, and during that week we offer additional support to schools. We have external speakers who can come in and run assemblies or workshops, and that can be with pupils, with parents, with the staff within the school. We also have a hashtag Just Talk that people can get on board with, and we promote the campaign for a range of different social media because the campaign's all about normalising conversations about mental health. There's also a Just Talk film competition that we run every year. Pupils can put together an idea for how they would promote mental health to their peers, and we select a winner using a judging panel that contains young people as well to create that idea into a professional film.